Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be doing my victory token pulls from obviously the victory token event. War just finished and my region's got their rewards. My brother also is going to be doing his pulls here in the video. We did buy some bags. If we go to the store featured area, there is a bag called victory token bag, and I did say when the event started that this would probably feature near the end of the event, and if you needed some of these to just get your first pull or your second pull or whatever, it would be good to just save your coins to try and get this bag. You're guaranteed 5, so obviously I think you can buy 20, so you could actually just straight up buy a pull if you really wanted. It would cost a lot. That would cost 10,000 coins. I'm not sure. It might be worth doing just because it's a guaranteed ascendable. I mean, it really depends on your coin situation. But me and my brother bought some of these. I also bought some of the offers where it was, I think, $10 for 10 tokens. And my brother bought 5 of these. And as he bought them, his game just closed. He got his coins charged, but he also got the 25 tokens. He didn't see what else he got, but when he went to his wheel, he actually got the bonus 100. So he got really lucky and he managed to get 2 pulls. And if you look at the odds, it's 100% chance obviously for the first one, but it's 0.5% chance of getting those 100 tokens. So he got really lucky. So we'll check out his pulls first. Here they are. So as you can see, my brother got really lucky. Obviously, he got Violet. He didn't realize how good she was at first because obviously he messaged me and said that he got 2 characters and he gave me some teasers with like the screenshots of the fact that it was a 6-star and strong, a 5-star and strong. And he asked me to guess. There aren't that many strong characters on the wheel, and he said they weren't AAA. So I was like, it's going to be down to like Winter, Shiva, Anna, and Connie. And he got 1 right, and I was like, there's only one other strong character, and that's Violet, and she is AAA because she's got an active revive. So he obviously gets an active revive Violet as a 6-star as well, which is a really big bonus because he doesn't have to level her up. He has got a melee defense team as well, so she's going to slot right in somewhere. It doesn't really matter where, she's just going to slot right in. She's all really good character. Evasion and an active revive. So I've got 2 pulls on this region. I'm going to pull on Violet when she comes round. Hopefully I can just get something nice. I desperately need a shield, but I take Violet or Glenn as well. Who's that? Oh, it's a Garrett 6-star though, and a 5-star Michonne. I have got Garrett already, but at least I get him as a 6-star. I guess that's not too bad. But I have never had this Michonne. She has AP down on her rush. All melee teammates get 40% attack and a huge bonus to AP when taking damage. Not a great leader skill. Deal 300% damage and minus 20 AP to up to 2 enemies. Up to 2 teammates gain 20% AP. I don't think that's great. It doesn't look great. Active skill confuse is okay, I guess, actually. There aren't too many offensive actives within fast characters that can like deal with shields, but I think a lot of shields will have confuse resist over taunt resist. I think taunt resist probably the better active skill to be able to deal with shields, but it's the same as Sadiq's active, so not too bad. The other character I got, of course, is Garrett. I'm pretty sure I've got him in this region already, but I get him straight up as a 6-star, so that's not too bad. At least I get one of them being a 6-star, so I'm happy enough. Garrett's an okay character. I'm not really sure about him, if I'm honest, on a defense team. His leader skills kind of, I don't know. It's kind of okay, but at the same time, it's not very good because you can just attack him with strong characters. It reminds me of Lydia's leader skill. I don't think Lydia's leader skill is very good either, just because it has an obvious window of what you can do. But it is nice in terms of 40% HP and 40% defense. So not spectacular on this region. I'm going to switch to my other regions just to see what I can get there. So the same sort of deal on this region. One of the AAA characters will be nice. As long as I don't get a dupe, I'm fairly happy. We'll just put on Violet again. It's the 6-star Violet. And hopefully I can get something that I haven't had before. Would be nice. Non-duplicate. Jeremiah, I think is a dupe. So that isn't a great pull. I mean, I'm not sure if he's even worth ascending to have 2. I don't think he is. So I think that's a duplicate. I probably would use him as fodder. Let's see, deal 300% damage to 1 enemy and up to 3 enemies. Get minus 70% for 2 turns. Up to 3 teammates. Get 70% defense for 2 turns. I don't know. Could you build a double team with him? I guess it would be more of an attack team. I've seen this guy on defense, and I don't think he's very good on defense. There's not many, like, unless there's a war or something where greens have got towers and they're massively used. I don't see this guy being like mega useful as a double. But the minus 70% defense would effectively go to every character, not necessarily, but it would at least go to 4, because the first one would get 3 and the second one would get at least 1 of the remaining 2. I'm not sure if defense bonuses go to people who haven't got them, so I mean, it's a little bit disappointing. It is a 5-star as well. If it was a 6-star instantly, I would have been a bit happier. There were some really nice characters in here. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the bags for the, I think is it this one? RTS tokens, because I can get 1 pull on each region. So I'll buy 1 of these on each region, and we'll do a 1 pull. Doesn't matter if I don't get the thing in the second pull. I'd actually prefer not to, because I just, yeah. Okay, so we get 1 pull in each region. I'll just pull straight away. Mariana, Telltale character. Mariana. This is basically like pulling on the, this wheel, but for 200 gold instead of 250. That's basically how I see it. So switch across to my other region to do that as well. Okay. Buy the tokens. Oh, damn. God damn. How many does that give us? 175. Okay. If they do another one of those $1 offers, I'll get an extra pull there. That's okay. I'll leave that. Who should we pull on this time? Is there a Telltale character in here? I don't know if there is. Let's see if there's anyone in the first few characters. Doesn't look like it. It does not look like it. We'll put on Carl. Let's go. I did get really lucky in this region once before. Not this time. We did get Alpha in this region. So that's the pulls. I'm not mega excited with what I got. I did get a couple of dupes. I got 1 new character who isn't spectacular. My brother, however, got really lucky, which is awesome because in the last Worlds he didn't get spectacularly lucky, and I did. I got some revives in the last Worlds and he didn't, and this one he does. So what goes around comes around, sort of thing. You know, your luck's gonna finally come in with especially with these ascendable wheels. At least you'd hope so. I think this event was a little bit too short, personally, and I also think the rewards for War were kind of, I don't know, they were kind of badly positioned, let's say. I think if you didn't finish inside the top 10 for CRW, and even if you did, I don't think you got like great awards for 10th place. It does seem to me like War rewards in cross-region War somehow are worse than all-out War, but it's much harder in cross-region War. And I get the feeling that the people who make the rewards for cross-region War don't realize it's 8 regions, because cross-region War obviously used to be 3 regions. Now the rewards for 3 regions would be really good, maybe even for 4 regions, but for 8 I'm not really seeing it, if I'm honest. 3rd place gets 5-star tokens effectively in each region. If you finished like past 20th place, you got 5-star tokens, whereas in All Out War you'd get 50 victory tokens. That's a massive, just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm hoping in the future they actually increase the prizes in cross-region War, because at the moment they're not very good. Also, the towers in the last war have to be some of the worst towers I've ever seen. Absolutely the worst towers I've ever seen. To have basically one of the most powerful defense teams in terms of just Erica defense teams getting an attack buff, which is what their main weakness is, and the only counter to that was a strong buff for attack, which is just a direct trait counter. Was just like, I don't even know. Again, really big mishap with the towers. Made for quite boring war. Obviously, the revive shield meta being a really big issue at the moment. So hopefully they manage to fix it for the next cross-region war, because that wasn't very good at all. That wasn't very good at all. Do tell me what you got in the victory tokens. Did you get one of the really big ones? The Violet, Jesus, or Glen Pools? Do tell me in the comments, and I like to read them and I like to respond. So, but that's the end of this video, guys. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.